Thank you guys for clicking on the video. I am Sully, and today we're going to get back to our Franchise Hockey Manager series. If you forgot where we left off, I'll leave a link to the last episode down below in the comments section, or in the description, I mean. But either way, we're back up at the playoffs. We beat, actually I'll show you guys right now, we fended off our opponent. We made it to the next round. You'll see it. Where are we? Philadelphia beat New York, and New York had a great season. Now we're on to the Islanders. I believe they're the Islanders. Yes, the Islanders are in. We're going to take a look at their lines real quickly before we get into it. John Tavares, Opozo, Strome, Bailey, Clutterbuck. I don't know how they've turned out, but it doesn't seem like that second line is really too impressive. And on defense, let's check their roster because it doesn't seem like... let's take a look at their forward core. Goalie, left defenseman. Alright, so they have... we can sort by stars and really see. Opozo and Tavares have come along nicely. Nelson's right there. That's Nielsen, excuse me. And there's Nelson. And then Bailey. So they have players, and then Strome has really picked up. His play has been really strong. He's improved a lot. Let's take a look at his ratings. He only has 1 year left on his deal, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with him after this year. He's definitely improving. He's on the right path. Let's take a look. Here are stats. Decent stats, especially for being a 22-year-old, so he's going to be a player to look out for. And then real quick, let's take a look at their defensive core. Let's uncheck this stuff, and then defense very quickly. And they are solid. They're led by Calvin and then Nick, and pretty much, they have two strong pairings. 1, 2, that's their second D pairing, and then 3, and then they drop off the last, with Mayfield and Boychuk, but still they're really strong. Then you compare it to what we have on defense, and it's been a little bit of time. I've actually been grinding my Edmonton Oilers GM mode on my Mac, but where we are. We're all right. We're all right. We have two very strong D pairings, and then we sort of stumble our own. So, we're trying. I think we're actually gonna replace. Yeah, I think we're gonna replace. We're gonna put Schultz back on. Oh, let's see if Schultz can play right D. He can. All right. So we're gonna put Schultz on right D. We're gonna replace him for the playoffs. 20 players already dressed. We're going to replace, and Schultz should come in, fit in nicely. Let's put him back, just because I think he has a little bit more experience. He's more all-around solid player, so here he is, Schultz. And already missing him, 4-on-5, and the 5-on-3 penalty kill. So that's where we are. I'm not going to waste too much of your time with much more of the breakdown. You will see it when it comes up. I think really... I forgot to take a look at goaltending. Obviously, we're centered by Mason. Steve Mason has been our go-to. He's turned out really well. He's played really solid. You see the games played. He had 51 games played. He went 18-18. Yeah, so, what can you do? But he was the workhorse. He was the workhorse for us. We're in the playoffs. We sort of stumbled at the end. But I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's go play. We're going to simulate. And I'm really excited about this series. And if we beat New York 4-1, I'm hoping. And we can slide by. And I'm also going to check the tactics I wanted to show you guys. So we had the Islanders game today. But before we get into that, let's go to tactics. I actually discovered this on my... on the max side when I was playing with the Oilers. Even we can, you can set it to go offensive normal. You can set how you want them to play, which is really cool. So second period, half, OT, you're even. Let's go offensive normal. If you're 1 goal down, you can tell them to go all out. It's actually pretty cool how you can do this. So I'm just quickly going to set all out. I would say balanced, normal. 1 goal down, you really don't want to go crazy. Let's go non-physical. Actually, yeah. We'll go offensive physical. When we have the lead, balanced, non-physical. Balanced, non-physical. In the third, I would go balanced, defensive, non-physical. Defensive, non-physical. And then up by 2, defense, conservative. Balance, normal. Balance, normal. So if you guys have been playing this game a lot, you can set the tactics with your team. You can tell them what to do, but also you have the game plan. So just to let you guys know, if you weren't aware about that, I really wasn't. So it was really cool. We have Voracek should be coming back. 6 more days, man. 6 more days. Let's take a look at the injury list. We still have a Shen out long term. So without further ado, let's jump right into the game. We'll see the breakdown right now. Stats, you can see the rankings on the left side. Star player, Giroud, obviously. Goaltending matchup. Right now, even though the record goes to Halak, the save percentage, Mason actually has the upper hand. So, this is it, guys. This is it. First game, game 1 at Wells Fargo Center. Without further ado, we're going to sim the period to start off. You guys know how we do it. Scoring plays will be up, and there it is. Beats Mason. We're down 1-0. But we're shooting them. We're out shooting them. Well, we were, and then they. Oh man, Grabowski tacks on another one. It's all right though. I'm not too worried. All right, so we're down 2-0 after the first. I think if we get one in the second, we go into the third down. Never mind. Opozo puts them up 3-0. We've given up 5 power plays and Nelson scores. So 4-0. I'm not going to say this game's over, but I'm pretty much going to say this game is over. We're going to continue to simulate. Man, I just can't. There we go. At least we break the shutout. That's what I like. We break the shutout, but they answer it right back. It beats Mason. Look at all these goals. Right from inside. It's right 6-1. What a blowout. What a blowout. So we lose 6-1. Wasn't our best performance. And we have Seth Jones is injured. He'll miss at least 3 weeks. Could you ask for a better start? Seth Jones is gone. So... Oh, man, we're now going to have to front load. Oh, Sam Gagne is back. Let's put Gagne back. Yeah, Rafi can get out. Gagne can go back in. I think at this point, I'm just going to go lines. I'm going to ask best ask assistant. Umberger, Gagne, Ribeiro. Wow, he has a little cobble. No way. Ribeiro... White, we'll put Lawton there. Alright, we're going to try and roll with this. Seth Jones is now out. Where is he? For 3 weeks, which really hurts the team. We're one step closer back to getting Voracek. So, I guess the only thing to do is... the good news about these in-between games is these days in between, it's closer to Voracek coming back. So close. I think we're 4 days away. 5 days, all right? So we're close. We're close. Do we have a game today? No, we don't. Tomorrow, at home against New York. I just can't believe we blew. The Islanders busted that game wide open, and I don't understand. It's so frustrating. So... I think we need to respond. I think the big thing for us is we have to get on the scoreboard very early, very soon. We can't let the Islanders get on top early because we responded so late, but we had good shots. So we got to get right back at it. We got to jump up. I think with Gagne back, I should probably switch the lines real quick. Hold on. Going to go to the lineup real quick because I saw... If Umberger can play the right wing, he's going on the... Yeah, he can. Okay. So we're going to put because I was looking at the lineup. We need to stack the lines with the offense. We shouldn't really play around. So we're going to put Umberger, Ribeiro. I think Lawton can play left. Yeah. He'll play left. Ribeiro, where's Ribeiro? Ribeiro can play right. We got to front load that offense, man. We can't really afford to spread it out. We need to come up strong. So we got Gagne back. Hopefully he adds a scoring punch to the second line. I'm hoping. We have a... There it is! Nick Schultz with the goal. We actually plugged Nick Schultz back in at the start of the series. He puts us on the board first. That's what we needed. I talked about scoring first. We got the goal, second period. If we can just keep the... There it is. Giroux finally shows up. Last game, no one showed up for us. Finally, Giroux tallies one. We get that extra space. And there is Halak missing it. And that is Reed on the board. But Tavares keeps him within reach. So the only thing I'm nervous about is I set it to play very defensively. If you remember my tactics, up by 2. Does this have it? No, I don't think it does. But I have them playing sort of defensive, non-physical to avoid penalties. So let's see if that strategy works. If they get the Islanders score another goal, it could become a little bit spicy. But I think we're going to hold them. All right, there it is. Game 2 goes to the Philadelphia Flyers. Big win for us just because it ties up the series, brings it back to, takes it back to New York. Sorry, I was losing some words right there. So Helm's going to miss 4 weeks. That sucks for the Flyers, but we certainly have had our fair share of injuries, so I'm not going to dwell too much on it. And like I said, the best news about all this is that extra game buys Voracek extra time to come back. I think that's a piece of information we can't lose sight of. I hope this game... No. Come on, please. Okay, good. The game said it was not responding, and it was like frozen. I didn't know if we were done for or what the deal was. So thankfully, it worked itself out. We can finish today. Sorry, there was an awkward moment, but I was like waiting. I didn't know if I would have to close the program because it's at the top. You guys can't see the bar, but when you have a window open, it has the name of the program, and then it'll say like not responding. That's what was happening, and so I didn't know. I didn't know what was going on. So, let's see. Voracek so close to coming back. 2 days. He's at 82%. We're not going to play him just because it's not worth it right now. So, it's not worth it. We're going to check out the lines, make sure everything stayed. Yeah, we're going to get Umberger, Lawton, switch with Ribeiro. That's what we're going to roll with. Let's check. Is it under manager options? Okay, alright. So we're going to play the game. Tied 1-1 the series. I think our first 2 lines are capable of doing the job. Remember, Schultz showed up last game, got us on the board first. The third line left, the third left D pairing showed up, started off right. Let's go, guys. Men, we need to get on the board first on the road against New York in their home building, and we don't. LeBlanc puts the Islanders up 1-0, but it's all right. I'm not too worried. It's a long game ahead of us, and we tie. Sean Couturier comes in, ties the game. We're actually out shooting New York almost. Well, it is 2-1. You can see right here, shots on goal. Here are the stats too, if you're wondering what's happening. Power plays, we're 1 for 3. We haven't given up a penalty yet, so that's good news. Let's continue on to the second period. Again, we're out shooting New York with the quickness, and it's bound to help us, and it does, but then they tied up Couturier with another goal. Clutterbuck answers almost within seconds. Nelson puts the Islanders up by 1. So it's been a little bit of a crazy game, but we tie it up. Reed scores. Reed has been clutch these past 2 games, I must say. He's shown up for us. So third period tied 3-3. We are out shooting the Islanders, guys. We're out shooting. We're 8 for 2 on the power play. That's unacceptable. We're doing good. I'm happy with everything else, but I don't know if there's a fight. Because they have 41 penalty minutes. That's a lot. There may have been a game misconduct. Hopefully no injuries. Let's check the stats. You can see right there. Box score. I don't know if it would say... Let's see what happened. Game misconduct. Illegal check to the head. Wow, so that'll do it. And then fighting happened with Wayne Simmonds. So this has been a violent game. This has been with a game misconduct, illegal check to the head. Third period. Let's respond to the Islanders. I was going to say in the worst way possible on the scoreboard. Oh, man. That's pretty much the game. That's deflating. Hold on. No, we lose 4-5. Wow. We lose 4-5. That's... Oh my gosh, that hurts. Who did the scoring? Wayne Simmonds scored even strength, but it wasn't enough. Tripping, illegal check to the head. There was 2 illegal checks to the head in one game. Man. I don't know what to do. I mean, if that's the moment, if that's the time to do it, that's the time. 2 game misconducts and we can't put the game away. We are actually winning at one point. So let's check. The man, the myth, the legend. Is he finally back? He is. So we are going to bench. Wow. Oh, that's Donald. I think we're going to scratch McDonald. Put in Voracek. Let's go the lines real quickly. Now we're going to have to do some fumbling. With this, let's just, you know what? No, we can drop Ribeiro 4th line, Simmonds, and we can put Voracek on the 1st line. Power play, Reed, Ribeiro. No. Nope. We'll put Umberger there. Okay. So we have Lecavalier back. Finally, first night in the lineup. We are ready to go. This is it. I don't know. Wait a minute. Let's check Sam Gagner real quick because he seems to be 14 face-offs. Okay, he's good on the left wing. All right. This is it. We need to respond. Huge game coming up. We need to respond right now because 2 game misconducts. Game got very physical in game, what was that, 3? Yeah, game 3. This is game 4, down 2-1. This is pivotal because dare I say the winner of this, if the Islanders win it, I don't know if we're going to come back. I don't know if we're going to come back down 3-1. So let's see. We need to start off big. We need to put the game, we need to get that first goal, especially because I believe, and we are actually, I was going to say, I think we're playing not on home ice, and we're not. So on the road, we need to get that first goal. We're still deadlocked 0-0. We're getting outshot by a lot, too. And finally, Tavares puts it in. I think he tipped that in. And we tie back up Sam Gagner. Now remember, too, because in that game 3, we were out shooting the Islanders, and they pulled out with the victory. So shots really don't mean much. Third and final period. This is what it all comes down to. We're getting outshot, and we get the go-ahead goal. Simmonds puts it in 2-1. And we get another one. Schultz. Is that Nick Schultz? His second of the series. We're creeping back up in shots. And they tie it on, or they score a goal on the power play. Let's see. Oh, with 46 seconds. Are you kidding me? With 46. Was that Strome? Wow, New York has been deadly on the power play. You'll see it up here. 2 of 4. This is the game. This is the series, potentially. Almost 50 shots have been faced. Well, now we've eclipsed that. Almost 60 by Mason. Oh my gosh. All right. 60 shots almost have been poured on by the Islanders and only 3 goals by Mason. Unreal. Going into the second overtime. Pivotal Game 5. No, Game 4. This is Game 4, sorry. Don't score. Come on. Yes, we do it! Yes, who scored the game-winning goal? Who scored it? Oh my gosh, I have to take a gazzo of that. The final score is 4-3. I think that's the most shots ever I've ever seen a playoff series. 109 shots by both teams combined. Where is this? Let's gazzo this bad boy. So, crazy turn of events. I can't believe it. We actually fended off the Islanders in an amazing series. Who would have thought that we would have turned that ship around? Faced 65 shots by Mason. Who scored the game-winning goal? That's what I want to know. Who scored the game-winning goal? In the second, Ribeiro puts it up. I think that was the second overtime, wasn't it? Maybe it was only the first. I'm pretty sure it was the second, but Ribeiro scores his lone goal of the playoffs so far. Man, what a play. Let's see what Voracek did in his first game back. Voracek. He had 7 shots on goal. He had an assist. So not bad. So that was huge. Now it's tied up 2-2. We're going to go back to Wells Fargo Center. Where is the roster? Let's roster. I said that very poorly. 2 weeks left, so series is tied up 2-2. Let's just check what's going around the NHL right now. In the other playoff series going on, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. So everything's tied at 2. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Everything's tied at 2. Let's not waste any more time. We're going to jump into game number 5. Wells Fargo Center. So, the story of the game, let's get on the board first. Power play goal, Simmons scores, and we're 1 for 2 on the power play. New York getting into some early penalty trouble. They tie it right back with a Pozo. Look at the shots. We're still getting outshot quite a bit, actually. And right before the first period ends, Tavares puts them up 2-1. So it's not. I'm not trying to pay too much attention to the shots, but they are piling up. I mean, you can just watch them adding up. One's eventually going to go in. Kudos to Mason for playing a heck of a game. All right, so we tack some on, but man, it's time to step up. We need a goal. We're practically getting outshot 2-1. Let's pour it on, guys. Let's get it going. Kill this penalty. We killed the penalty. Shots are flying in. Wow, and we don't tie it up. So, 3-2 now. It all comes down to this. We're going to be on the road against an Islanders team that sort of stole that game. I felt like we were right there. But the defense just isn't. We're giving them so many shots. We're not really getting the puck out of the zone. You can see in the shots, Mason has played so well for this series. I really do think he's played so well so far with what he's had to do. So this is it. Can we force the Game 7 on the road? Hostile territory. Let's find out. So far, we're getting the advantage on the shots. Look at that, 12, 13 to nothing. New York hasn't registered a shot. Wow, 16 to 3 in shots to start off the first period. Exactly what I wanted to see. Great response by the Flyers. Come on, let's go. Our hard work has to pay off with a goal. Don't let New York try and creep back in with those shots. We put it in. Gagne scores. He's been carrying us, man. He's been doing a great job in this second round. We're on the board first. Let's keep it going. All right, third period. Up by 1. Game 6, backs against the wall, guys. Let's keep it up. And under 2 minutes and they tied up. All right. Come on, simulation. Overtime. Oh my gosh, the season on the line, going to OT. Please. We killed the penalty. Yes! Gagne scores 2-1 Philly. That's what I'm talking about. Gagne putting the team on his back. Gagne scored both goals. How many is that for him? One was even short-handed. Wow. We killed off 4 penalties. Great job, Game 7 now. Gagne has showed up. Sean Couturier is injured. That's what we needed to hear right now. In a Game 7, who doesn't like that? How bad is it? It doesn't seem too bad. 2 days. Okay, come on, bro. Day to day. He'll be back. 1 day. He'll be good. That's why I like to see Game 7 at Wells Fargo. Let's just check the NHL, see if any other series were wrapped up or if they are still going on in the NHL. Wow, what is up with the simulation engine? San Jose moved on. Game 7. So we have 3 Game 7s going on. 1 series is wrapped up. San Jose knocking out St. Louis. LA, Minnesota, Philly, Detroit, and Tampa. Let's do it. Game 7. Man. Let's go, guys. This is it. At Wells Fargo Center. Home ice. Fans are on their feet. They're cheering. They're going crazy. The towels are in the air. First period. Let's start off strong. I'm just sitting back watching. I'm paying attention to the shots. Gudbranson puts us on the board. He's been quiet all series on the scoring sheet. Puts it in. The defense getting things started for us. All right. So now, second period, we're doing a good job. We only have 3 shots, but you know what? We're holding them. The offense has to continue to shoot the puck. I don't like how we're playing soft. And by soft, I meant just not shooting a lot. We're not registering a lot of shots, but we caught up. All right. We caught up. We closed that gap. 1 final period. Can we hold on for a berth to the Eastern Conference Finals? Yes! Simmons scores 2-0. We killed the penalty. Come on. That should be it. Oh no. Lee scores. Yes! No late city music miracle for the New York Islanders, and they are done. The Islanders are done. We came back. What a series. To come back, Game 7 at home, and we take care of business. Got on the board first. Simmons made the extra dagger, made it 2-1, and put it out of reach. New York tried to get one back late, but it didn't matter. Gudbranson, Eriksson, that's his second goal of the playoff series. Puts it in. What a play. The depth of scoring for us is showing up. So, let's check around the NHL right now. Standings. Let's go to playoffs. Alright, so we were the only Game 7. Maybe after we sim, it'll update. There it is. Philly versus Detroit. And we have San Jose versus LA. A battle for a berth to the Stanley Cup. I will see you guys in the next episode. I am Sully. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.